What's the best scales to use when improvising your own guitar solo? Really, that depends on a lot of factors. In this mini-series, we're going to break down some of the best scales to use over some of the most popular chord progressions. Stay tuned. All right, this is video one of a mini-series for most popular or the best guitar scales to use when improvising a guitar solo. We're going to start with the A minor pentatonic scale in the first out of 5 positions for that one. So this is the most common fingering for the A minor pentatonic scale, or any pentatonic scale for that matter, doesn't matter which key it's in. And the fingering for it is starting at the 5th fret, and you go 5 to 8 on the 6th string, 5 to 7 on the 5th string, 5 to 7 on the 4th string, 5 to 7 on the 3rd string, 5 to 8 on the 2nd string, and 5 to 8 again on the 1st string. Once again, we'll ascend that scale. 6th string, 5 to 8, 5th string, 5 to 7, 4th string, 5 to 7, 3rd string, 5 to 7, 2nd string, 5 to 8, 1st string, 5 to 8. And then to descend the scale or go down, we just reverse that. Now, what are some of the most common chord progressions that you would find that scale being played over? First one that always comes to mind is blues chord progression. So if I take an A7 to a D7, all right, so very common to use a minor pentatonic scale over a blues chord progression, which is a 1-4-5. The chords that I was playing was an A7 and a D9 with the added 13th to it, back to A7, and then eventually it makes its way to E9. I do a little chromatic, 1 fret down at a time, walk down back to D9, A7. Now there's a bunch of different chord substitutions that we could use for that, and that will be covered in a later video. Another great chord progression for the minor pentatonic would be a minor 1-4-5, also known as a minor blues. So to establish the sound of that chord progression, we'd start with an A minor. And I'm playing an A minor 7 here. I just think it sounds really nice. To a D minor 7. A minor 7. E minor 7. D minor 7. All right, from a rock and roll standpoint, just about any classic rock song can utilize the minor pentatonic scale, especially in that position right there. If I think about So really the choices are limitless on what we could do with that position 1 minor pentatonic scale. Now, what are some of the techniques that we can incorporate into that? First and foremost would probably be vibrato. Definitely very popular technique. Another one would be sliding into some of the notes of the scale. Another technique would be a hammer-on. Another one would be a pull-off. Then you've got combinations of the two known as a trill. And then, of course, string bending is one of the trickier techniques to start to master. With any technique, you want to use them sparingly and tastefully. So just experiment with what you think sounds best to your ears. And there are far too many techniques and styles to really cover in this mini video, but at least this will get you started on things you can do with the scale, kind of trigger some ideas for your own creativity. So, and if you have any questions about any of this, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'd be glad to hear some of your comments and questions, and I'll get back to you guys just as quick as possible. That's going to wrap it up for this first video in the mini-series of best scales to use when improvising a guitar solo. Be on the lookout for the next video, which is going to cover the second position for the A minor pentatonic scale. Smash that like button for me, and if you want to see the next video and know exactly when it comes out, hit the subscribe button, and also check out another video. Until then, keep rocking on, and I'll see you next time.